Rieccoci ragazzi, bentornati a tutti sul canale di Nico in Game. Siamo qui su Red Dead Online. Non ho mai approfondito la versione online di Red Dead e quindi ne volevo assolutamente approfittare per portarvi qualche episodio sul canale, anche perché ci sono interessanti DLC che vorrei provare. Visto che sto di recente portando la storia principale di Red Dead 2, eh, appunto, visto che qualcuno mi ha consigliato di giocare a Red Dead Online, ho detto ma sì dai, ne approfitto per approfondire l'online di Red Dead perché sicuramente ha tanto potenziale e ci sarà tanto, ma tanto da divertirci. Quindi buttiamoci subito su una nuova avventura. Alcuni mesi dopo, iniziamo così. L'avevo provato per conto mio all'epoca quando lo giocai per la prima volta, penitenziario di Sessica, sezione maschile. Però non lo giocai tanto, non feci praticamente nulla in realtà, quindi
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those
è
prisoners!
completamente una cosa nuova per
Officer
me.
Benton! Kitchens aid staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail
Io?
out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Open the gate.
Chi sono io?
Come on, Milliken.
Non sono Arthur, questo è certo.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh,
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay, okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it
Infatti, non hanno fatto un
fantastically
cazzo.
well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better
Allora.
get on this horse.
Segui lo sconosciuto. Ma noi chi siamo? Ma la
not
prima
much of
volta
an animal,
ricordo di
but
essermi
we haven't
creato il
got far to ride.
personaggio. O mi
Just get on the
sbaglio?
horse when you're good and ready, okay? Hey, come on. Ride with me. Ready?
Oh, che
Wonderful.
fai? Spingi?
Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Ma chi? Adesso lo scopriamo, dai. Chi è?
Madam, we're back.
Hello,
Salve.
Jessica Leclerc. How do you do?
Jessica.
What did you tell him?
Nothing,
Niente.
as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly.
In realtà sono spaesato,
I know you're
non so cosa stia
innocent.
succedendo.
Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Allora. Non abbiamo niente. Cappelli. Tuba usurata, no. Cappello da piantagione. Non mi piacciono, ma non abbiamo un cappello un po' più figo. Vabbè, dai, ci prendiamo la tuba. Ma sì, dai. Sì, dai, tanto non abbiamo altro. Che cazzo.
That looks more comfortable.
Insomma,
Here, madam.
Your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty.
infatti non apriamo bocca noi,
Here
ragazzi.
they are, the people who run Blackwater.
Non
Mr.
abbiamo
Jeremiah
aperto
Shaw,
bocca.
banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now.
Ciao.
Then
Ciao.
Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner.
Che fa
J.B. Cripps at your service.
sputi.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Seleziona la posizione del tuo accampamento. Accampamento e priorità. Accampamento, posizione dell'accampamento. Accampamento piccolo.
Oh,
Qua,
sir.
per forza.
While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Ronzino, pelle e ossa. Allora, si
I'm sure
inizia.
you're tired. Get this done and you can rest.
Do all'ufficio postale di Blackwater. Siamo arrivati.
They found a bunch of rotten old bodies buried under them new buildings on the skirts of town.
Hello.
Salve.
You must be Harley's friend.
Sì, sì,
He's
sono
one
io.
of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged.
In effetti non
Disappointed
ero in una buona
That's me.
posizione, ma...
Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Puoi utilizzare il catalogo tascabile disponibile all'avvio di Free Roam per acquistare oggetti ovunque ti trovi. Vabbè, siamo agli inizi, ragazzi, quindi presumo che più avanti... Poi non c'è nessuno, ma non ci sono altri giocatori. Cerca il covo.
Say your contrition while you can.
stronzo bastardo. Ne ho uno dietro. Ciuccio. Chi è?
Okay. You're good.
Esci fuori, stronzo.
Real good, friend.
Fai vedere le mani.
Here. Take this. It's a map.
B. Apri la mappa del tesoro. Perlustra l'aria e trova il tesoro. Ok. Per le ossa, vieni qui, dai. Oh, attenzione, porca miseria. Allora, per il tesoro, è qui. Abbiamo fatto. Abbiamo trovato dei lingotti d'oro. Ok. Porca miseria, ma che cazzo. Il negozio può acquistare un'ampia serie di servizi e prodotti con il denaro. Raggiungi Clay Davis. Ok, siamo arrivati, era abbastanza vicino. Mangia, raccogli. Che è successo? Mi hai premuto una per avviare?
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out of Manzanita Post with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable in Blackwater once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Allora. Con chi sono? Chi è? Bratka? E la tipa chi è? Non lo so. Smuggler è qualcosa. Bella. Ruba un cavallo. Porta il cavallo alla stalla. Occhio che ne arrivano altri. Via. Cazzo! Pezzi di stronzi bastardi. Non ti piace così, eh? Veloci, veloci, veloci. Occhio che ne arrivano altri. Oh.
Well, Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the
me l'ho
animal,
regalata?
head inside. They've got a lot available.
Ah, mi regalate il cavallo?
See you soon.
Ok.
Come on, Clyde.
Ok, ragazzi. Cavallo veicoli. Ah, cambia nome al cavallo. Nerino. Vai, Nerino lo chiamiamo questo. Non è proprio nero, nero, nero. Però Nerino, dai. È sul Nerino, dai, Nerino. Ok, seleziona assicurazioni. Acquista. Selle. Seleziona slot vuoto. Migliorata. Non possiamo. Allora standard, dai. Perfetto. Stiamo procedendo, dai. Ci piace, ci piace. È veramente interessante. Oh, eccoci, eccoci. Siamo all'accampamento.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
Allora, ragazzi, ora puoi darti all'esplorazione. Per questo primo episodio, penso che sarà il primo episodio di Red Dead Online, mi fermo qui. Poi andremo ad approfondire meglio tutta questa avventura online su Red Dead. Nei prossimi episodi, voi come sempre fatemi sapere la vostra, se vi fa piacere ragazzi e vi volete unire all'avventura. Io sono El Cola 90, quindi non sono Nico in game, ma mi ero nominato El Cola 90 su Red Dead, quindi mi raccomando ragazzi, se vi interessa cercatemi e noi ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao a tutti.